Yeah, I was one of the first people, as you said, through this school to do Empower You, and we didn't really know what it was all about. We were a bit hesitant because we had not heard much about it.
Well, we had friends that attended Empower You beforehand, and we were kind of weary to what it was going to be like, and I thought it was a cult, so yeah, I was a bit edgy on the Friday night.
Yeah, we actually decided on the Friday night if we didn't like it, we weren't going to come back.
When in my group, I was like one of the first people to do it, so I was thinking, oh my god, this is so weird, what am I doing here?
My sister had done it 2 years before, and she had really encouraged me to go do it, but I was really sceptical and didn't want to go.
Well, I'd done, I thought would be similar things before I went to Empower You, and my mum made me go, and I was really annoyed to be missing out on the weekend, and I had a party I wanted to go to.
The Sunday night after the Empower You program, I was so excited. I just wanted to get the start of my life. And I was sitting up, I think it was about 10:30 at night, and I just had to do something. I had to get a start, so I was looking up shares and doing all these crazy things that I'd learned from the course. And my dad was like, I think it's time to go to bed, and I just want to make a start of my life. It was really weird. I just felt so motivated.
A lot happier, honestly. It made me realise that things weren't as hard as I had always thought they were, especially with the goal setting exercises. I know I hadn't ever thought about setting goals to do things properly.
When I got home, my mum was like, who is this child? And I was so happy, so full of energy. I just was so motivated. I just wanted to I wanted to rid the world of poverty, and I wanted to make the world a better place.
You're a reflection of your environment. That was a big thing for me, and I was having some challenges with my friends and my group. But it made me realise how much that an effect my group has on me. So I have to surround myself with more positive people to have a more positive lifestyle.
The goal setting helped me in the short term for what I'm doing this year because of HSC and all that's going on, and to know how to set goals properly, not just say, I want to get better marks, to actually work at it and to know how to implement strategies to succeed.
Communication skills.
And why is that?
Mostly with my family, I tend to have a lot of communication problems, but just understanding different ways people communicate and knowing how to communicate properly.
And I found the board break really, really good because it just felt so powerful. It was just really cool.
Yeah, for me it was the board break. It was just such, it was one of those experiences where, it was releasing. I just never felt like I hadn't been held back before. I'd always knew that there was things holding me back, but I didn't think there was that much that I could, do you know what I mean? Yeah, and so when I did that, when I broke through the board, it was just as simple as breaking something, but I just felt so free, and I don't know, it was great. You can't explain it. You really can't. It's great, just do that.
The biggest thing would be the relationships. I now can relate to people a lot better and I understand where people are coming from a lot better, and also my grades at school have gone up incredibly.
For me, it was really getting out of my comfort zone. I'm a bit self-conscious, and on the Saturday night I just really got out of my comfort zone and just thought that's it, I'm just going to be me and just going to experience new things.
The communication part helped me because I had always had trouble sometimes talking to my family about different things that were going on at school and at work, and to be able to know how to talk to people, to get them to understand you and so you can understand them better, was it benefited me greatly because it made me be able to talk to people and to get my point across and to understand people a lot easier.
Alright, before I did Empower You, I was always looking for trouble. Like, I always wanted to be the kid that was like doing something exciting or something. And after that, I was able to think about the consequences of my actions before I did them. So I found myself doing a lot less things that I would have done, like jumped straight into before Empower You.
We come from a very judgmental social group, and everybody's always judging what people do, and even our families they have certain expectations from us and what's right and what's wrong. And so we come from that kind of society, and we're tried to break free from that, and Empower You helped us to do that.
A lot.
Before, lazy, procrastinating. After, everything I do, I think about Empower You, and I think about All Stars, and I think about Tomorrow's Youth, and it just kind of reminds me to do what I'm meant to do, and it just keeps me on track, and it just motivates me just the thought of it.
I'd say that it's probably one of the best things I've done, and to have done it at such a young age when I'm still at school was really beneficial, because now I don't have to go on through the next 10 years not knowing how to do anything, and then get to 30 years of age or something, and then start trying all these sorts of things. To have it at 16 was, it was great, and it was all done over a weekend at Empower You.
You need to have an open mind. Don't shut yourself off from what's being given to you, because it's valuable resources and stuff that you can use in your life. You can implement them.
Do it. No matter what, don't make excuses, just do it. And do it and go in, just dive in. Don't hold back, just do it. Don't worry what anyone thinks, just go for it.
You can use it in every part of your life. You can use it with your relationships with your family, you can use it with relationships with friends, and you can use it at school for your grades and just how you relate to everyone in your schooling environment.
Open your mind, because I did not know that I could get so much out of something like a weekend. It was 2.5 days, and I feel like a different person, a totally different person. And like I said before, I can't imagine myself not having done Empower You, and I know some of my friends are thinking, that sort of stuff doesn't interest me, and I didn't really know, that's a weird cult. But look at me, I just wanted people to say, look what I've achieved, look what I've done, look how different I am. Imagine if everyone was like this, the world would be a better place.
It would be perfect.
It would.
I think if people couldn't attend Empower You, they'd feel something's missing. With Anita and us, we implemented it in our daily lives. If I said to Anita, I don't feel like doing something, she'll be like, come on, you're playing below the line, you need to, step up. Step up to the plate and take this, because this is probably your only shot.
My family have taken to it really well because they really wanted me to do it, and my mum is really supportive of Empower You now. Our relationship's gotten a lot better since doing Empower You. We understand each other a lot better.
To think that I didn't have it beforehand, and now how different my life is having it, I just can't imagine what my life would have been without Empower You.